Fabulous frogs. Frogs are small animals that belong to a group called vertebrates. Vertebrates are animals that have backbones. Frogs are also amphibians. This means they live part of their life in water and part on land. Frogs are cold-blooded animals. This means that their body temperature is the same as the surrounding air or water. Frogs are able to absorb water into their bodies through their skin, so they don't have to drink water to survive. Frogs also can breathe through their skin. They can also breathe through their lungs, so they have two ways to breathe. Frogs have big, bulging eyes. This gives them a panoramic view in all directions, so they can see what's above, below, right, and left. Some frogs are very good jumpers. Leaping frogs have strong hind legs to give them great jumping ability. Their front legs are short and are used to prop the frog up when it sits. But not all frogs are good jumpers. Some frogs that live mainly on the land have short hind legs that are not good for hopping. Their legs are better suited for burrowing in the ground. Wherever frogs might live, they are well adapted to their environment. For example, frogs that live mostly in the water have webbed feet for swimming. Frogs that live mainly in trees have sticky pads on their feet that help them stick to the tree trunk when climbing. Some frogs, like the Asian gliding tree frog, have large webs to assist them in gliding through the air, almost like flying. Frogs come in all sizes. One of the smallest is the Brazilian gold frog, which is about 3/8 of an inch long. One of the largest is the Goliath frog of Central Africa, which can grow more than a foot long. Frogs come in all colors: red, yellow, blue, green, orange, black, and in many color combinations. Some frogs have bright colors to warn enemies that they are poisonous or very bad tasting. Some frogs have poison glands in their skin that secrete and cover the body with the poison to keep predators from eating them. Other frogs use their color as camouflage to blend into the surroundings to hide from their enemies. Frogs live in almost every part of the world except Antarctica, but most frogs are found in warmer places, especially in tropical areas. All frogs are carnivores, which means they only eat other animals. A frog's diet consists mainly of insects, earthworms, minnows, and spiders. Some frogs even eat other frogs. Most frogs have a sticky tongue. To catch an insect, the frog flicks out its sticky tongue, grabs the insect, and pops the insect back in its mouth. Frogs swallow their prey whole because they only have teeth in the upper jaw, so they don't chew. Frogs also have enemies that will eat them. Bats, birds, fish, raccoons, turtles, snakes, even human beings eat frogs. And as we've already seen, big frogs eat little frogs. When you hear a loudly croaking frog, it's probably a male frog. Males have a very loud voice. Some females have voices too, but they are much softer. Young frogs are called tadpoles or pollywogs. They don't look like frogs yet. They look more like little fish. They have a tail and external gills which they breathe through. As the tadpole develops, it will first grow the hind legs and then the front legs or arms. The tail slowly retracts and disappears, and the frog hops up to the land as an adult. Later, it will return to the water, either to live out its life or to mate and return to the land. Frogs are very special animals. Sadly, many frogs are disappearing because their habitats are being destroyed. It will be a very sad day for us all if we ever lose these fabulous frogs.